Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It is Monday, July 8th, 2024. This is Liz Frenay, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Welcome back, everyone, and I hope everyone had a great 4th. And just checking in, I need a pulse check. Everyone still has the same number of fingers they had on the 3rd, right? But just here with a quick reminder, in case you're not signed up, our daily news recap newsletter is great for news that happens after this drops in the morning and what happens over the weekend. It is local, it's free, and it hits your inbox at 7 p.m. every night. I'll make sure to drop a sign-up link in the show notes for you. Anyhow, we have a whole lot of news to catch up on from the long weekend, so let's get into it. Over the weekend on July 6th, just before 8 a.m., Anne Arundel County police officers responded to a serious crash at the intersection of St. Stephen's Church Road and Pender Brook Drive. The incident involved a motorcycle and a Toyota Sequoia. The investigation revealed that the motorcycle, traveling north on St. Stephen's Church Road, crossed the center line into oncoming traffic and collided with the Toyota Sequoia, which was headed south. Gregory Allen Hood was the 59-year-old Shadyside driver of the motorcycle, and he sustained fatal injuries and was unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene by Anne Arundel County fire personnel. The driver of the Toyota Sequoia was not injured in the crash. And right after we signed off for the weekend on July 3rd at 9:58 p.m., there were multiple calls reporting a shooting in the alley on Main Street. While officers searched the area, additional shots were heard in the areas of Church Circle and the Duke of Gloucester Street. The 43-year-old suspect was located and taken into custody and is being held without bond. A handgun was recovered, and thankfully, there were no reported injuries or property damage. And congrats to St. John's College, who has been recognized as the 2024 to 2025 College of Distinction. This is a prestigious honor that highlights its unwavering commitment to providing an exceptional undergraduate education. The award reflects St. John's two-campus community and its stellar student outcomes. A little bit more about the award. Since its founding in 2000, Colleges of Distinction has rewarded schools for their successful implementation of high-impact educational practices and hands-on learning. Unlike traditional ranking systems based on numerical data, Colleges of Distinction has a rigorous selection process which involves extensive research and detailed interviews with the institutions, accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. St. John's has demonstrated exceptional performance in each of these areas, ensuring a supportive and enriching environment that equips these students for future academic and career success. Congrats again, St. John's. Beacon Square is officially up and running with its first 2 businesses all moved in, and more to come soon. Aspen Dental and GNC both opened their doors and are the only 2 tenants up and running. Other retailers expected to open in the coming weeks include Jersey Mike's Subs, Moby Dick House of Kebab, and Meg Fox Aesthetics. Jersey Mike's will be hosting a grand opening on July 17th, kicking off their first 5 days in business with a fundraiser to benefit the Special Olympics of Maryland. And other tenants set to join them a little bit later include Cold Stone Creamery, Mighty Quinn's Barbecue, Expectation Breakfast Restaurant, Firebirds Wood-Fired Grill, Inspire Nail Bar, Doghouse Beer Garden, Ohm Fitness, Our House Furniture, and Visual Comfort Lighting Retailer. Beacon Square will have 93,000 square feet of retail space and 508 apartment units. This center is located at 2500 Riva Road, across from the Annapolis Town Center. And mark your calendars for this week on Wednesday, July 10th for a special screening by the Annapolis Film Society and the Annapolis Film Festival. They will be bringing Never Too Much to the Bowen Theater at Maryland Hall. This documentary film explores the formative year of Luther Vandross's musical career back to the epicenter of Black culture and Harlem's very own Apollo Theater. Using a wealth of rarely seen archives, Luther tells his own story with assistance from his closest friends and musical collaborators, including Mariah Carey, Dionne Warwick, Valerie Simpson, and Roberta Flack. This film relives the many stunning moments of Vandross's Grammy Award-winning musical career while exploring his personal life, health struggles, and a lifelong battle to earn the respect his music deserved. Get your tickets now. Hopefully you caught our canines and cross-treks on Friday with Snow. If you missed it, go back and have a listen. And then give the SPCA a call and give Snow his forever home. And on Saturday, we dropped the local business spotlight where we spoke with Christy Neidhart all about the local real estate market in Anne Arundel County. If you're thinking about buying or selling, give that a listen. And that's a wrap. Thank you first and foremost. And also a quick thank you to our sponsor for today's daily news brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and the Hospice of the Chesapeake. Ann Covington is here with her Money Monday report, and of course, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is also here with the only locally forecasted weather report you should care about. All that coming up in just a bit, so hang around.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's are wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, July 8th. It was a very hot and humid long holiday weekend for the Annapolis region, and it will stay that way through Wednesday before conditions then improve a bit as rain chances increase midweek into the weekend. Look for temps to remain in the 90s today through Wednesday, with heat index values staying in the 95 to 105 plus degree range each day, with a very small chance of a pop-up storm or two today and tomorrow, followed by increased chances Wednesday through the weekend. From there, temps will be off slightly with highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s each day, Thursday through Sunday, with a daily threat of showers and storms. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing, it can be confusing. Ann Alsina, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it all for over 17 years. Are you ready? Now here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Last week, the market set yet another new high, but the gains remain concentrated in large tech companies. The jobs report released on Friday reflected a cooling job market, with unemployment rising to 4.1%, the highest since November 2021. Wage growth is also slowing, with the year-over-year increase in pay coming in at 3.9%, the lowest since June 2021. Lower inflation and higher unemployment provide the Federal Reserve Bank with data to potentially reduce interest rates this fall. As kids prepare to leave for college, concerns arise around spending, especially debit and credit cards. But it's not limited to students. This applies to anyone looking to build credit in their own name. Debit cards are linked to a checking account and pull money from the account when a purchase is made. If credit is selected when checking out, it may take 2 to 3 days for the funds to be pulled from the checking account. Add in some auto pay transactions, and it is easy to overdraft a checking account. If you are sending your teen off with a debit card, turn on overdraft protection with your bank and teach your child how to reconcile their account to prevent an overdraft. Debit cards do not impact your credit history. Some banks are willing to issue college students credit cards in their own name, making the student fully responsible for any debts. Other banks will require a cosigner, who is also liable for the debt. Another option for a student without a credit history is a secured credit card. With these cards, a deposit is made with the issuing bank. The credit limit on the card is the same as the deposit, but the cardholder still needs to make on-time payments each month. A final option is to make your child an authorized user on your own credit card. Most credit cards have a single owner who is liable, and when a spouse, child, or other person is added as an authorized user, they can spend but have no requirement to pay the debt. Regardless of which option you choose, it's important to discuss budgeting and spending with your child before they leave. It's easy to overspend and run up large credit card bills. They should plan to pay off any card they own in full each month. If it's your card, you may want to set limits on how much they can charge and agree on what expenses you will pay ahead of time. Your action item is to check your bank or credit card company's website to see what's impacting your credit score. Be sure to check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and to register for our upcoming educational events, including our 2-day workshop for high school and college students. Covington Alsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only and not intended to make an offer or solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments are risk unless otherwise stated or not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult with a qualified financial advisor and/or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Covington with Covington Alsina.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.